Well, greetings this afternoon. I'm Elton Brewington from Brightside Global Trade Podcast and with Claire, and we are delighted right now to have the baking coach on our broadcast who has an incredible product and which makes it so simple for you to bake the perfect cookie. Can you imagine the perfect cookie? So she can show you how to make the perfect cookie. And we're delighted to have her with us, and she's going to share with you her hidden secrets
Yeah,
and the power behind her bag. The power behind her bag. A bag is like this, the baking.
yeah. I could have a bag too in front of me, and I don't. They're in
Okay. Oh, well, mine won't show.
Yeah.
I
the
guess,
round
yeah,
bags.
right,
Okay.
right. Okay, there we
Yeah,
go. Okay, awesome. So tell us about your product, how you got into business, and those kind of things.
sure. So Baking Coach actually opened back in 2005, and I had just finished culinary school, and I said to my husband, "Oh, what am I going to do? I can never wear my chef coat again. I'm going to cry." So I went to bed that night and I fell asleep. And remember walking through a store, looking on a shelf, and I saw Baking Coach. I just saw the name Baking Coach. And what had happened is that uh, I looked at my husband and I woke up and I looked at him and I said, Baking Coach. And he said, "What's that?" And I said, "That's my company." And he said, "Oh, that name's great. You should trademark it." So I did. And then I began my business by just teaching people how to bake whatever they wanted in the privacy of their own homes. One of the things I learned about culinary school, everything was great when you were in culinary school. You got this big kitchen, you got all these great recipes, you even have work in groups. But then when you get home, you can't bake the same way because it's all different.
Yeah.
So I said, you know what? I'm going to teach what I know. So if you're a lawyer or a doctor or whomever, but you just have a passion for baking, you can take it up one level. So it's in between going to culinary school and, just baking from box mix. So I was filling that void. So for the first 17, 16 years of the business, we were great. We had an army of coaches and we're traveling all over the place. And then COVID hits. Meow, everything closed. So then I had a notebook where I had some ideas and I said, I need to go back to the very beginning. And now I have the time. So I started writing recipes and filming just with my iPhone in my kitchen with my two dogs and just started writing and filming and developing and photographing and doing all that fun stuff. And then I started to think about these bags here as a concept and an invention, actually. We actually have a patent on our product, and this is our baking activity kit where you mix the dough right in the bag. So what we were trying to do is take all the stress out of baking. First stress, do I have all the ingredients? You got them all. All you need is a stick of butter and a little bit of water. Do I have the measuring equipment? You don't need it. You don't need it at all because we give you everything, even our little vanilla extract. After you get done using it, you just refill it, and that's your tablespoon of water that you need for this kit.
Mm.
Then the other thing that I thought about was the cleaning up. There is no cleanup because you mix it all right in the bag.
Wow.
So it's really an amazing product. And here's the best part about it. You mix the dough right in the bag, but the bag itself you can use to store the dough when it's in there. So you could bake 3 cookies today and 3 cookies tomorrow because cookies are best eaten when they're fresh and hot out of the oven. There's no comparison to that.
Okay.
So the stress of having to bake all the cookies and then having them sit around is also eliminated.
Cool.
And the last stress and the most irresistible part about baking the cookies is enjoying the dough. With this product, the dough is 100 completely safe to eat raw. And so you could nibble away. Some people never even bake them. They just leave the cookie dough just the way it is and just enjoy it that way as well.
Mhm.
So And then the last part about this bag that, as you can tell, I'm very passionate about this bag. I've thought about it a million different ways, but on the back of every bag is a little QR code. And this is probably the closest thing to my heart, because when you watch a video on how to bake something and then everything in the bag is numbered and laid out so that it's flawless, now any ability can bake, regardless of the fact that if maybe you're in the spectrum or you have Down syndrome or anything. This baking activity kit is so visual now, and so much so of the children that, and also adults that are differently abled. It's so clear and so easy for everyone to understand. So it's a confidence booster. So there's a whole lot going in this 9 by 8 by 4 inch bag.
Okay.
It is a
Oh,
great
wow.
bag. I thought so too, because
Thank
it's waterproof. If it fall, like the box, it's just terrible when it falls apart. And this is a great bag,
It
by
is
the
a
way. It is.
you. Mush it up.
Yeah.
Still looks beautiful. And we also include in here parchment paper, so you don't have to worry about buying that. Everything you need, even a glove to so that you
That's
can get the
so
fast
cute.
final.
Yeah.
We just want to make it so super easy for everyone in America to bake. That is our goal.
That's
Oh,
awesome. That's
sounds like
awesome.
sounds awesome. I mean, I can't wait to check them out.
He can't
I
wait.
can't wait.
He's
to
the
check 'em out.
baker in the family. I actually took a job at a bakery, because I wanted to learn how to bake, and I just worked and learned how to bake. So yeah, you
Do
know, yeah. So I took the job just to learn to bake.
Okay, so
At
Smart.
7 in the morning. Yeah.
so this is amazing. So the idea you want to get this in stores and get it in front of
Yeah.
people.
And we have a website where you can go on to bakingcoach.com and order the bags. These bags are the ones that are mixed in the bags, but we also have a bunch of other flavors and other things. We have
Okay.
black and cookies, Linzer tarts, pretzel kits, raspberry crumb bars,
Wow.
brownie cheesecake. So those kits you don't mix in the bag, but they are like classic baking kits that we give you everything that is important for the recipe, except for the dairy and the eggs and those things that you need to, and the milk that are temperature controlled. But here's the better part about this whole thing about using a kit. Why use a kit? Use the kit because now you don't have to store all these different ingredients.
Yeah.
And if you're in a small apartment or in a big city, space is money. Big
It's a
time.
big deal. It's true. It's true.
So yeah, so then you can bake it, anytime that you want to and have all these wonderful things. And in the mix in the bag, just to highlight one more thing about the bag, there are 3 different flavors. We have chocolate chip, oatmeal raisin, and birthday sprinkle.
Mhm.
Another thing about the bags is that if you're a gluten-free person, we covered that too, because all the surrounding ingredients beside the flour are gluten-free. So if you wanted to buy the kit in a gluten-free version, we sell you a separate gluten-free supplemental pack. So you would just take out the flour pack and you would supplement with the gluten-free, and now it could be a gluten-free product. The product is also non-GMO. And finally, it's vegan friendly. So all you would have to do is use a vegan butter, make it a vegan product as well. So it's got a lot. There is a tremendous amount going on for this product in the bag.
Yeah.
It's like got everything in it. And I'm thinking also for people who have offices and they're having a meeting and
Oh,
you want to run down the store, you get nice hot baked cookies that your
right.
clients are gonna love, and everything's gonna be just fabulous.
Yeah.
I just love it. I think
Thank
the name Baking Coach is excellent. So that's awesome. So we're gonna try it and we're gonna share it with our viewers. And you're watching Brightside Global Trade.
Mhm.
Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell
Now,
button.
I just thought
And
about this. When my nieces come, I like to try to bake cookies with her.
yes,
This is be a great kit to do that. It's a self-contained kit. Buy the kit. Have
It's
the
all,
button. Mhm.
it's also great for camping. Like
yeah,
everyone pass the bag around the campfire and smush, smush, smush. So
Yeah.
So that's
I know
awesome.
because we have a lot of kids and so they love baking. So
Uh-huh.
this
And that's an
is
important skill.
perfect.
Yeah, everybody should know how to bake.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah,
should.
I have a group of women and for Christmas, each one brings a recipe and then we are like 12 and we end up with 12 boxes of cookies. So this year I'm going to try this and see how that works because then everybody gets a bag and we can all make a cookie. Yeah, so it sounds like a great idea.
Okay.
So you're watching Brightside, lots of ideas. And yes, it is the month of July. They call it Christmas in July. And the reason is there's a lot of Amazon Prime Days starting tomorrow. So stock up and get these products. And you know what to do when you buy it, take a photo and we'll give you 2 tickets to our show for free. So go ahead, get it, try it, tell us the experience. Thank you for watching Brightside Global Trade.
Bye.